Cut. I just about had enough of the Space Odyssey music. Let's get going on finishing the truck project.
Okay, this is part 3 and the final episode of the F-150 saga. We purchased a 2003 Ford truck that had been in an accident, and have already repaired the rear axle, the brakes, wheels, driveshaft, and the four-wheel drive system. Parts 1 and 2 covered these items, and are on YouTube under the Buster Building channel.
Are we going to finish the Thinkin project before the first snow? We can use the four-wheel drive.
Since we had been working underneath the truck, we thought it would be a good time to change the transmission fluid.
What was I thinking?
One of the transmission pan bolts was frozen. We soaked it with penetrating oil overnight, but finally had to break it off. Then we attempted to drill out the center of the frozen bolt and remove it with an easy out. It did not budge, so we were forced to drill it completely out, and re-tap it. It was tough drilling overhead, but we were pleased with the tapping operation. Here's the transmission pan all cleaned up, ready to go back on. We used anti-seize compound on the bolts when reinstalling the pan. Maybe the next mechanic will not have any frozen bolts. Here's the job all done, ready to add new transmission fluid.
The hardest part was getting this guy back in. Okay, surely we can stop from crawling under the truck now. The hard concrete is not a bit comfortable.
Well, we have got one more thing to do under the truck. The starter had not been engaging sometimes. Let's go ahead and replace it.
Looks good, Dad. Now go ahead and reattach the cables. Well, Dad, it's raining again. You know what that means, another wet floor in the F-150.
Sonny, I got the leak traced down to the rear window. We'll remove it, and install a new one. Here's the new window, but there's a slight problem. The trim piece was also in bad shape. That means another trip to our favorite junkyard. Cost was only $12.14.
But you had to give it a coat of paint to dress it up.
Here's the finished install. We're ready for the rain now.
Now, can you do something about our walking trail? It has turned into a river. Will the rain ever stop?
Sorry, Sonny, nothing I can do about the rain. But I have some good news.
Whatever you need and you want, I won't stop till it's done. Done.
I'm so happy, I wrote a song about the F-150 saga.
Let me hear it.
Come and listen to a story about an old Ford truck, missing a wheel, many called it junk. Then one day it was sold to a dude and it leaked on the ground all grimy, crude. Axle grease, that is. Black slime. He's screwed. Well, the first thing you know he's saying, what was I thinking? Kinfolk said, this truck is really stinking. Said camping is the place you ought to be, so he loaded up the bike and traveled to the Smokies. Mountains, that is. Swimming holes. Watching stars.
Word of advice, keep your day job. By the way, what is your day job?
Keeping you out of trouble.
Oh,